Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So the paper's just published a nice article by Ripple's Marcus Infanter today, the year of institutional multi-token strategies. Boy, they keep pushing this. He identifies 3 trends in this paper. Let me read you guys some of this, then we're going to go over what Rath Economin has noticed. So as the digital asset landscape continues to evolve and grow, a number of trends are beginning to emerge. For instance, tokenized money market funds. They're projected to become the fastest growing digital asset class, reaching $400 billion USD in the next 5 years. It's clear that these financial instruments are going to see tremendous growth in 2025, reflecting the trajectory of the stablecoin market in the last 12 months. As institutional interest in blockchain-based financial products accelerate, with firms like Aberdeen and Fidelity embracing tokenized funds and corporate treasuries diversifying into multi-token strategies, these organizations seek to deliver new revenue streams, hedging against inflation and boosting efficiency. So, because of where we're finding ourselves today, and I mean that economically and also sociopolitically, because now we're dealing with inflation. This was not on our bingo card maybe 5 years ago, or maybe it was, but just not to this degree. Now the products are coming out and they're building in other mechanisms to hedge against these types of things. Public blockchains will be increasingly used as the backbone for these innovations, providing the transparency, efficiency, and global accessibility that institutions require. Here are some of the ways I see that digital assets in the industry are going to develop in the near term, including the growth for tokenized MMFs, the widespread institutional adoption of public blockchains, and the shift towards multi-token strategies by corporate treasuries. So then he talks about at length these main concepts here. Rath Economin does, he just headlines these. I guess I thought this tweet thread was longer. Increased demand for tokenized financial assets, also corporate treasuries adopting multi-token strategies. So let's go back to here, okay? Institutions will increasingly adopt public blockchains to feed market demand for tokenized financial assets. So if institutions are going to be doing this, of course, retail is going to have to follow. Essentially, if this is regulated and institutions put in the majority of the money, well, that's how markets are going to shift, and that's how markets are going to change. At the end of the day, there's not really going to be a choice. Everything is going to be tokenized, whether we like it or not. And that opens it up for even more money coming in, because if we make participating in the financial system easier, well, more money is going to come in. Corporate treasuries will accelerate the adoption of multi-token strategies. So there's a whole section on that. And again, guys, I will link this in the description of the video for you. And what was the first one here? Oh yeah, tokenized MMFs will experience stablecoin-like growth. So we're going to see growth in that sector as well. The future of tokenized assets. These 3 trends indicate a major shift in how financial institutions will manage digital assets and access financial markets this year, with a desire for new revenue streams serving as a key driver behind the adoption of tokenization. As institutional-grade infrastructure and compliance tools mature, major financial institutions will be encouraged to lean in with greater confidence. At the same time, corporate treasuries diversifying into digital assets will drive further innovation in treasury management, offering more efficient and secure solutions. This will help create more accessible, efficient, and resilient financial ecosystems built on the blockchain, fundamentally reshaping the way institutions operate and engage with the global financial market. And again, the author of this piece, Marcus Infanter, Senior Vice President of Ripple X. So you know that he knows where this market is going to be going in the future. Obviously, Ripple does have many connections to the financial world, many partnerships already shaping this, doing this already. So kind of one of these papers that's kind of projecting the future, already kind of knowing what's going on behind the scenes. So this is how big, certain cryptocurrencies are going to get when we do see, fully fleshed out regulations, regulatory clarity, crystal clear. These cryptocurrencies, the ones that solve problems, are going to be the winners. So I wanted to thank Rath Economin for posting that. Ondo Finance, which just recently partnered with Ripple, they actually just put out a new announcement here. We're excited to announce the strategic collaboration with World Liberty Fi to advance the adoption of tokenized real-world assets and bring traditional finance on chain. So we're not seeing it with just one chain. Many different chains are collaborating. WLFI is exploring the integration with Ondo's tokenized assets into their network as treasury service assets, or treasury reserve assets, WellFi plans to integrate USDY and OUSG, the tokenized securities from Ondo's upcoming global markets, only available to non-US persons at the moment. But of course, guys, with regulatory clarity, that is likely going to change. So the platform enables seamless borrowing, lending, margin trading for eligible users. Through this collaboration, World Liberty Fi Financial plans to become a strategic collaborator in Ondo's journey to scale Ondo Global Markets, a platform designed to enable the tokenization of traditional financial assets like stocks and bonds. So guys, we're seeing it here. I think it's highly likely that Ondo and Ripple were talking about maybe floating a partnership before Trump became the 47th president of the United States. And now that he's won, now that the administration is going to change things, I think we're going to start to see, and I think this is one example of that personally. I mean, I'm just speculating, but I think we're going to see a lot more of these companies that want to integrate the financial system onto the blockchain. I think we're going to see a lot more of those partnerships, specifically American partnerships, come up. So anyway, that is the latest here from Ondo Finance, which is a Ripple partner. On top of which, guys, Ripple partners in Africa like Flutterwave, they've just reported an increased remittance from Africans abroad on paydays via their send app. So we're also seeing, these traditional remittance corridors also really kind of thrive. Here's a report with just some of the statistics here. Demographics: 83.2% of respondents were between 18 to 34 years old, with a significant portion having family members living abroad across continents like Europe, North America, Asia. Notably, about 30% of respondents have friends and loved ones living on a continent but outside their home country. And so remittances as a lifeline. Again, this narrative of the underbanked or unbanked populations. While almost 50% of remittances received went towards basic needs like food, rent, and utilities, the remaining funds received were used for education, business investments, and even cultural celebrations, reinforcing the emotional and economic value of remittances. Diaspora communities driving and receiving most remittances. So again, Africans living abroad in those continents. 2024 milestones for the Send app by Flutterwave. Again, guys, a Ripple partner. So they have now expanded to 49 U.S. states. Send app successfully expanded services to 49 U.S. states, marking a significant expansion on our journey to be available whenever customers, Africans in the diaspora, are based both outside and within the continent. And then seamless transactions in 2024, 98% of remittance transactions were completed in under 5 minutes. And the platform also introduced features like GBP payee confirmation and enhanced fraud detection. So as you guys can see on the XRP Ledger, guys, this is running through DLT technology. The remittances going to the United States probably in 2024 were not being transacted over the XRP Ledger. But guys, that is likely going to change as we see these regulations evolve and as we see them become clearer and clearer by the day. Mike Manfield also bringing this to our attention. Rayan Bank, has selected Ripple partner Finastra to upgrade their core banking system. So by moving to Finastra's next generation solution, the bank will benefit from a holistic offering that will streamline their operations, lower their costs, and offer enhanced functionality to their customers in Qatar. Here's a quote: "We are undergoing a technology transformation journey to ensure that we continue to offer robust digital Sharia compliant services that meet our customers' needs when and where required." So that is a very important component to being compliant in the Middle East. They also have to be Sharia compliant for religious reasons. The next step in the journey is to upgrade our banking core with a solution that provides us with the necessary agility, rich functionality, and advanced technology to keep pace with our customers' needs. And so Stuart Rennie, Group Operating Officer at Rayan Bank, he added, "After an extensive selection process, we decided to extend our long-standing relationship with Finastra due to its robust and future-proof solution." So Finastra, Ripple enabled, they are saying, this is not just a 2, 3, 5-year experiment. This is future-proof for the long term and the trust we have for their team. By migrating to Finastra's next generation core banking solution, we look forward to providing our customers with a streamlined, fully integrated offering and seamless user journeys. Also, don't forget that XRP is Sharia compliant, so a very popular cryptocurrency for banking solutions in the Middle East. Finastra Essence is a core banking solution that combines deep functionality and advanced technology to increase enterprise agility, reduce costs, and improve operational efficiency. And so, guys, here's just another example of how we are seeing that flywheel effect grow, how these Ripple partners are contributing to the ecosystem, and how eventually we're going to see an XRP price get up higher in value once we start to see a lot more of this happen at scale. So big news there. Wanted to thank Mike Manfield for posting that. And did you hear that Ripple is introducing AI-driven analytics to optimize the XRP Ledger? This courtesy of Michael Branch. I did not actually know this. So check this out. In a groundbreaking move that merges traditional financial technology with cutting-edge artificial intelligence, Ripple's XRP is poised to revolutionize the crypto landscape yet again. As of today, Ripple Labs has announced a strategic initiative to integrate AI-driven analytics into the XRP Ledger to optimize financial transactions and enhance user experiences. So we're looking at the power of AI. Obviously, AI has many different applications, and every single day it seems it looks as though we are learning more and more about what AI can do and can provide for human beings. Artificial intelligence will be leveraged to predict market trends, streamline transaction validations, and provide real-time analytics to traders. This innovative twist aims to boost XRP's performance and reliability, addressing scalability and latency issues which have historically plagued the blockchain transactions. Investors' perspective, okay, so the integration could signal a new era of profitability and stability for XRP holders. By empowering AI, XRP seeks to offer a more secure and insightful trading environment. This aligns with Ripple's mission to become a leader in cross-border financial solutions, offering users smarter and faster transaction operations. Investors might find this a compelling reason to hold or increase their position in XRP, as AI technologies tend to attract both institutional and retail interest. And then we have the future prospects with AI-driven applications becoming ubiquitous. Ripple's bold move could set a precedent for other cryptocurrencies. Well, I don't doubt it for a second that we're going to start to see, if not already. I think a lot of these companies already realize how AI is going to influence the market, and they don't want to be left behind. I mean, if their competitors using AI, obviously they're going to start to use AI too. Nevertheless, the future of XRP looks undeniably promising, as embracing AI could solidify its place in rapidly evolving digital currency ecosystems. So guys, that is the latest news. AI being utilized on the XRP Ledger by Ripple in particular to, just for now, it seems like the application is quite light to, analyze market trends, understand the market, understand the performance, and probably to create a more efficient XRP ledger. Anyway, great news. Wanted to thank Michael Branch for bringing that to our attention. And also, guys, XRP is apparently joining the IBC network. For the first time, the Ripple community will have native access to DeFi through the XRPL chain built by Persist. And so here is more information on that. They give a brief history of the blockchain there. Not going to go over the full thing. It is quite lengthy, but again, I will link this in the description of the video for you. They talk about XRP and the EVM's sidechain, strategically important for XRP. The XRP Ledger network has maintained a significant lead over these years thanks to its flexibility, efficiency, resilience, and security. However, the demand for customer use cases has grown so significantly that over these 12 years that it forms a very large part of the demand for blockchain networks that cannot be ignored. They talk about their programmability and scalability. Okay, in terms of scalability, the XRPL EVM is going to play a fundamental role as the XRP Ledger network becomes increasingly successful and in demand with its new programmability. It may soon encounter the same scalability challenges as Ethereum. So they have already baked that in. They've already planned to resolve that issue once it does, if it does show up. Having a well-positioned L2 network like the XRPL EVM allows us to anticipate this problem and offer a horizontal and potentially vertically scalable infrastructure to the XRP Ledger network, allowing for a greater number of use cases, programming languages, and ultimately demand for XRP to meet a greater number of needs. So through Persist, guys, this sounds like they're future-proofing the XRP Ledger. I mean, like I keep saying, you can't just sit on your laurels and just assume everything's going to come out honky-dory at the end. Regarding interoperability, guys, it also plays a key role. A large number of current successful interoperable protocols based on the EVM for the simple reason that most L2s are based on the EVM. Thus, the XRPL EVM has significant potential in achieving broad interoperability from the start and offer this compatibility for XRP, which will allow this asset and other XRPL assets to be exposed in the ecosystem or other ecosystems, while also allowing a large number of assets to be brought onto the XRPL mainnet. So big news here in terms of the growth, the backbone of the XRP cryptocurrency, which is the XRPL, or rather XRP is probably the backbone for the XRPL. Nevertheless, we're seeing more development here through Persist on the IBC network. So I wanted to thank the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol just for posting that, because it's so hard to keep track of all these different processes that are occurring all at once. It seems many different companies want to integrate onto the XRP Ledger and are already working with the XRPL in some capacity. So it is great to hear these updates. I mean, banks, they were the first ones to really kind of partner with Ripple, and they were the first ones as well to acknowledge XRPL and Interledger patents. So now I got to talk about this. A very, very interesting observation from Tokenizer here on Twitter. Okay, temporary consensus subnetwork in a distributed network for payment processing. This is a patent application from Stefan Thomas and Bob Way. Okay, current assignee. Note this, guys, the Interledger Foundation. And I'm going to just mention here that it is active and the anticipated expiration not until 2035. So Why is this important? There is a specific patent by Interledger that ties directly back to Ripple and XRP. The best part is that it's cited and referenced by some of the biggest names in finance. Note this, guys, JP Morgan, US and China, by the way, Alibaba, IBM, MasterCard, Amazon, UnionPay, and Bank of America. You name it, they're on it. As we can see, this patent specifically is focused towards temporary consensus for subnetworks. This aims to address the issue of distributed payment networks achieving consensus, as consensus among all nodes can be slow and resource intensive, leading to delays in transaction processing. What's most interesting about this patent isn't the actual use case of it, though. As we can see, its current status of the patent is live and active in the US until it expires in 2035. But there's also a mirror in this patent filed in the EU. So this is interesting, also by Stefan Thomas and Bob Way, but the current assignee is Ripple Labs and not the Interledger protocol. Things that make you go, Also, note down here, guys, it has ceased, so it is not operational. So that's interesting. Of course, this is common, especially amongst large corporation patents to be patented worldwide, but take a look at how the EU mirror of this patent has been listed. Two key points to mention here. The patent for the EU has been ceased, as I mentioned, and Ripple is the owner, not the Interledger protocol. So it's common to see patents filed across different jurisdictions, but it's not normal to see them assigned under different entities for each jurisdiction. Whether this patent is under Ripple or Interledger, the core point still stands, though. They're all aligned on the same side of enterprise DLT towards the same initiatives and goals, and we're seeing absolute giants in the world of payments following suit. So that is what we're seeing, guys. Interesting to see that, in one jurisdiction, it is through Ripple Labs, which has been ceased. But guys, in the United States, through the Interledger Foundation, I don't know if this is just a technicality, but also note over here, MasterCard, Amazon, JP Morgan, as I mentioned, Cisco is another company. All these big organizations are recognizing the Interledger protocol, whether you want to call it the Interledger Foundation or whether it is Ripple. It's the same patent initiated by Stefan Thomas and Bob Way running on the XRP Ledger. So I don't know if they were assuming full adoption at scale, maybe a 4-digit XRP by 2035. Who knows, guys? Make sure you take this day by day. Don't get too excited too soon. And for more information on what I'm trading, what my targets are going to be for this particular bull run, because guys, we only have a few months left to cash out. In my opinion, follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for my trading journey. Specifically, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.